Hello and welcome to Super Over. There is so much that's happened. We've got to look at this clash, which is a very, very interesting fight. But the Rajasthan Royals versus Mumbai Indians, and this is knockout. जो हार गया वो घर गया. That's what's going to happen. But will the Rajasthan Royals carry forward that momentum and then make it a little tough for the Mumbai Indians? We'll have to wait and watch how this pans out because this action in Sharjah is going to be very, very intense. Both sides are going to give it their all, and we'll have to wait and watch what happens. Just a quick check of what happened yesterday. The law of averages catching up not just with the Chennai Super Kings, but also with Ruturaj Gaikwad, 13, the unlucky number. He stripped. I always look forward to him playing well. But Delhi Capitals, what a win they've pulled out. Rishabh Pant, change of the bat, not proving lucky, but birthday boy को birthday gift मिल गया कि भाई दिल्ली कैपिटल आगे निकल गया and Delhi Capitals won that match. They will take heart from this, but Dhoni's not going to forget this. If they fight again, if they clash again, it's going to be a little different. But then, how intense can a low-scoring match become? How intense can turning it into a no-brainer of a match and a boring match, going down to the last over and right down to the wire? That is something which makes it very, very exciting. And the fact that they were able to hold their nerve, that is something which is heartening for the Delhi Capitals. They take a lot of relief from that. That drop catch by Gotham, ah, catch pakada, match jeet gaya. That's what they say, no? Drop the catch, lose the match, and that's exactly what happened yesterday. And this is something that they would rue because Shimron Hetmyer was there till the end, and Shimron Hetmyer was perhaps the difference that happened. Many people would also question why was someone like Ravichandran Ashwin sent ahead of Shimron Hetmyer. They were people the game and I said, "यार कमाल कर रहे हो, दो आपके पास अच्छे हिटर्स बैठे हैं अक्षर पटेल में और सिमरन हेटमायर में और आप अश्विन को क्यों भेज रहे हो या ही कैन होल्ड द एंड एंड ही कैन बैट वेल बट डज ही डिजर्व टू कम अहेड इन द T20 format ahead of them? No, it didn't look like. But for a score, for to chase down 137, for it to go down right to the last over, last three balls to spare, it did make it very, very interesting to watch that game yesterday. Another big development. I know it's a little, I'm deviating a little from the sport and from Super Over, but we must talk about the fact that the Indian hockey team has pulled out of Commonwealth Games 2022 for that was scheduled in Birmingham because the UK pulled out their men's team from the Junior Hockey World Cup, citing this 10-day quarantine rule. India said, "तुम quarantine rule हम पे लगाओगे, despite vaccination, हमारे certification code को recognize नहीं करोगे, तुमको भी ठेंगा, तुम भी मत आओ." But this is not going. We are not going to take it lying down, and I think it is only fair that we do this. Should the BCCI get into the act and tell the English cricketers, we'll have to wait and watch. These soft tools will be applied. There will be a certain amount of browbeating, but if nations and better sense prevails, then it should happen. The Covaxin being approved by the WHO, that announcement could happen later tonight or maybe tomorrow morning. And when that happens, will nations have a different approach? Somewhere somebody है, कोई तो है यूके गवर्नमेंट में जो खुराफात कर रहा है और धीरे धीरे उसको उस खुराफात का खामियाजा भुगतना पड़ेगा. It will happen. Let's come back to the cricket. Yesterday's game, once again, setting it very clear as far as the top of the table clash. Today's match, if you look at today's match is the somewhere around the bottom. The just one from the bottom is Mumbai Indians with 12 matches, 5-1, lost 7, 10 points, former champions. And this is how they are this time around. Season just not going right for them. And I think many people are turning around and saying, कि भाई क्या इंडियन टीम में आ गए तो फिर तुम्हारा फ्रेंचाइज में क्या जोश कम हो गया, especially with Surya Kumar Yadav and Ishan Kishan. There are former cricketers who are turning around and saying लगता है fire in the belly गायब हो गया, टीम जीत गई तो इसलिए अब that's why they are not doing it. So we'll have to wait and watch and see how things pan out and open up. As far as Mumbai Indians are concerned, they would want to make an impression. Can they come back? And it's again boiling down to that fight for the fourth spot, isn't it? Kolkata Knight Riders have 12 points from 13 matches. So today, whoever wins will go level with the Kolkata Knight Riders, both having then 12 points from 13 matches. Let's try and see if we go back to the fixtures, कि भाई आगे के matches क्या क्या है and कौन किसके साथ खेलने वाला है. So the next match that the Kolkata Knight Riders have, or Kolkata Knight Riders' last match, is I'm just calling up the fixtures, and that's where it is. Kolkata Knight Riders last match is with Rajasthan Royals. तो जो जीतेगा, अगर राजस्थान रॉयल्स आज जीत गए, so then वो तो all out for no loss kind of thing, all out, that will be the kind of match that will be played. So both matches will be but and Mumbai Indians play their last match with Sunrisers Hyderabad. So Sunrisers Hyderabad are anyway out of contention. They could only play spoiler as far as Mumbai Indians is concerned. If Mumbai Indians lose today, then the way the table pans out, makes it interesting because then Punjab Kings also get into the fray. Punjab Kings, do they get into the fray with 3 teams? Also, teams tied at 12 points. Then it comes to net run rate, but highly unlikely because I'm looking at the Punjab Kings are up against the Chennai Super Kings. That's their next game. That's the 7th of October. 7th of October is also a double header because Punjab play with Chennai and Kolkata play with Rajasthan. And 8th, you have Mumbai Indians. So today, the easiest thing, or perhaps the best thing that Rajasthan Royals can do is win the match. If Rajasthan Royals win the match today, then they have and they beat KKR, then they get 14 points. They secure that they secure that position as far as the fourth playoff spot. But if it all gets a little muddy and murky, same thing with Mumbai Indians. Mumbai Indians win today, they beat Sunrisers Hyderabad, then they get into 14 points. But if Kolkata Knight Riders, Mumbai Indians win today and they beat Sunrisers Hyderabad, they are on 14 points. Kolkata Knight Riders play the next game against Rajasthan Royals. If Kolkata Knight Riders also win that, then they are also on 14 points. So two teams on 14 points, it boils down to net run rate. Let's say today you have Rajasthan Royals who win, they get 12 points, or Mumbai Indians who win, so they get 12 points. Rajasthan Royals beat Kolkata Knight Riders, they also get 12 points. And then Mumbai Indians lose to Sunrisers Hyderabad. So then you have the bottom 4 teams which are at 12 points after 14 matches. Again, it will phas jayega and it will all boil down to net run rate. So somewhere teams 1, 2, and 3 are comfortable. Chennai Super Kings comfortable, Delhi Capitals comfortable, Royal Challengers Bengaluru comfortable. Royal Challengers Bangalore, whatever in terms of the fixtures that is left for them, RCB now plays Sunrisers Hyderabad. That's the only match that is left for them. So if RCB play, no, Royal Challengers have 2 matches. So they play Sunrisers Hyderabad and they play Delhi Capitals. So Delhi has 1 match to go, but RCB has 2 more matches to go. So RCB, if they win their next 2 matches, they can actually be supersede Delhi Capitals, and then again it becomes a top of the table fight for 1 and 2 because Chennai Super Kings play with Punjab Kings. Punjab Kings are on 10 points. Punjab King beat Chennai Super Kings. Chennai Super Kings stay at 18, and Punjab Kings get to 12, and then that buzzard happens at the bottom. At the टॉप 2 1 2 3 अभी तो 1 2 3 का खेल है, लेकिन ये 1 2 3 का खेल भी पलट सकता है. And Delhi Capitals will want to win this match against Royal Challengers Bangalore. Their last match is with RCB, and but before that, RCB also plays another game. RCB, before they play Delhi Capitals, RCB plays Sunrisers Hyderabad. So if RCB beats Sunrisers Hyderabad, when they are also on 18 points, Chennai Super Kings loses to Punjab Kings, then they're also in 18 points. Then it boils down to that part कि नेट रन रेट कितना कैसा आएगा, कितना कितना किसको कितना मिलता है. तो हर जगह फंस सकता है, कोई भी एकदम क्लियर चेन से नंबर 1 नहीं है अभी भी. राइट नाउ दिल्ली कैपिटल्स नंबर 1 है 13 मैचेस के बाद, चेन्नई सुपर किंग्स नंबर 2 है 18 पॉइंट्स पे 13 मैचेस के बाद. But Royal Challengers Bangalore have played only 12 matches, so they've got 2 matches in hand. They can jump to, if they win their next 2 matches, then सब कुछ फंस जाएगा. Then you may have 2 teams at 20 points, and Chennai Super Kings also have 1 match to go. It will all change. So every team will want to win now. It just makes it very, very interesting from a perspective that if I want a shot 2 chances at the final, I want to finish in the top 2. So at the top 3 between Delhi Capitals, Chennai Super Kings, Royal Challengers Bangalore, it's about who finishes in the top 2. In the bottom 4 or 5 teams, it's about who gets into the playoffs. So that's how interesting this has now become. So today's match, who's got the upper hand? Now, experts believe that today's match, it should be the Rajasthan Royals, especially after that fantastic chase that they did, mounted and scored 190. chased down. That whole thing, that's just given them the kind of momentum which they want. Whereas Mumbai Indians, it's they'll have to see if they can play fearless cricket. If they can play fearless cricket, they can come back. They need Rohit in the front, and Sharma has to fire. They have to go crazy. The moment they go crazy, this match is going to become interesting. But for us as fans, every match going forward from here is a do or die. The only team that can play fearless cricket that the only team that can do that, spoiling everybody's fun, is Sunrisers Hyderabad. क्योंकि उनको कहीं जाना नहीं है, लेकिन वो दूसरे का काम बिगाड़ सकते हैं. Every team is now going to think कि भाई मुझे जीतना है, मुझे कस के लड़ना है. It's green. It's great. Fantastic. Lovely chatting with you guys here at Super Over. The numbers, the analysis just makes it great fun. As fans, you just want every match to be played with lots of intensity because for fans, it's just fantastic. On the other hand, big shout out to the Indian Hockey Federation for making that decision. भाई तुम हमारे साथ शैतानी करोगे, जाओ, नहीं आना. हम नहीं आएंगे तो फिर देखो बाकी लोग भी नहीं आएंगे. That's the power that we have as a country, and it's time we flex a little bit of muscle. Thank you. Wonderful speaking to you here at Super Over. Bye for now.